Well, good morning, everybody. Here we are, sitting across the river from Starved Rock State Park here in near Utica, Illinois. We're waiting for fog this morning. I'm about a mile and a half above Starved Rock Lock. I'm going to try and get some lock footage for you this morning. Oops, that was me. That was the camera, that wasn't the boat. Just trying to get my tripod kind of get on my dash nice. So we're gonna kind of hang out here for a few minutes this morning, let this fog lift. I don't know if you can see it, but we got quite a bit of surface fog there on the right hand side of the frame anyway. And I'll bring you back when we start making the approach to the lock, give you a little idea of what we do. So hang out, we'll be back. Okay, everybody, we are making the approach southbound to Starved Rock Lock. I've got you kind of dialed in so you can actually sort of see it. This tow is 900 foot long from where I'm sitting to the other end there. So, looking quite a distance. We're about a quarter mile above they call it the guide wall. It's a big concrete wall that you land your tow on and just slide down into the lock. We're going to go back and forth a little bit and have you guys listen while I make the approach and stuff like that. So be patient. We'll be right back. Okay, everybody. I got the radio turned up a little bit. You can hear the traffic between me and the deck crew, and we'll see how this all pans out here. I'm not sure how much you can make out, and I'm not looking at the camera because I'm trying to watch what I'm doing, but the head is being worked over very gently towards that big guide wall, and we'll land and we'll just skitter down very slowly. Right now I'm making 2.2 miles an hour and backing, so I can slow down. We don't need to go in the lock fast at all because, well, however fast you're going, that's how much you've got to stop. And
call you maybe about 250 or so to long wall.
250, okie doke.
Just a rough guess.
Anyway, we'll get sliding in there real gentle and get tied off, and then this barge, I have 3 barges, each of them 300 foot long. This one I've made up on, the stern barge. I'll break off and slide alongside the other 2 so I can fit. These lock chambers up here are 600 foot long and 110 foot wide. My barges are 54 foot
wide. Pretty cool.
Hang on, guys.
Go ahead. No, I see you making pretty good time there, Kevin. I'll wait till you get down here because it's a little bit narrow in there, so I'll wait till you get on the wall.
Appreciate it, Cap. We're down to 1.7 now. Kind of making this a reality here. If I don't narrate a lot, everybody, don't take offense to it.
About 50 foot or so to the long wall there, Kevin.
50 is the tip, okie doke.
Alright, head of your toe is coming abreast of the bull nose now.
Alrighty, abreast the tip, thank you. I'm going to have to edit some of this footage I've been shooting for you guys. I'm about to load my memory card all the way
So
up.
you're going to be breasted up on the flat side there, and call you about 10 wide.
10 wide, alright. And you'll hear a beeping occasionally. That's the stop on my throttles. When I bring them out of gear, it goes beep. So
you press it up on the flat side now, and you're about 8 wide.
Alrighty, steering her flat.
And he's asking us if we can stay off the long wall when we're coming in, if we can.
That'd been nice to know.
I got your bumper ready up here. You're about 4 wide. Looks like you still might be closing up real slow.
Okay, I'm twisting the head off.
Okay, you're holding about 3 wide up here on the head. Holding about 5 wide here on the starboard side, Cal.
Alrighty, thank you. They want to stay off the wall completely till we get in the pit.
Yeah, he said it's alright to slide down the wall, but we need to be off of it when we get towards down there by the gates. We need to get off the last minute. I figure it'd be easier just to keep you in the middle until we get past the gates.
Yep, that's fine. It's easier to do that than it is to try to pry off. Okay, everybody, I'm going to conserve some memory here. I'll get back with you when I go to break my coupling. Should be
another
20 minutes or so. I'll get
when you're ready.
Okay, let her go.
Alright.
Well, guys, we're tied off, and my deckhands are turning the one barge I'm faced up to loose, and we're going to proceed to slide over. Okay, all gone. Here we go. Basically, this is just going to be sliding next to these other 2 barges. Like I said, I have 3, and we're going to slide over. We'll have a whopping 2 feet to spare to make this little evolution a reality. So, you can't see it just yet, but I am twisting this barge, my stern anyway, away from this wall. Build up just a pinch of momentum and then flip the head the other way and we'll slide right over there. I don't think I mentioned before, this is Starved Rock Lock, mile 231 on the Illinois Waterway.
About 4 above on your start side.
This is the 6th lock we've made since Sunday of a possible 8 locks on this river. So my fellas are kind of tired. I've got 3 men on deck, 1 on each watch, and then I've got a man working 12-hour day shifts. They're all a little tired. Not cranky exactly, but they're tired.
It's like you're a foot or a little less, probably right at a foot above on your port side there. So slide over.
Okay. So, get this rascal twisted in and we'll catch one line at the far end, 300 feet away from me, what's called an X line. It means I can either push into it or back into it, and just by the sheer width of my toe, I won't need a line on the stern. I can just shove out real easy on one line. Between the weight and the wall, suction, I should be able to stay pretty well together when we get out of here to go down the lower guide wall, and we'll tie off there again, and I'll back this barge up, get back over top of where I'm breaking off of.
Alright, Kevin, you probably got about another 20 foot or so to slide over, and right now I'm going to call you about 6 above.
Good deal, 6 above and 20, here we go. And then we'll make back up to 900 foot long, and we'll get back out of here.
Got probably another 15 foot slide over, and I'm going to call you 4 above.
Okie doke. If you're interested how barges work in water, grab a couple bars of ivory soap.
About 6 to slide over, still holding about 4 above.
If you're ever curious, grab a couple, 3 bars of ivory soap, put push pins right in the corners where they won't pry out, but as near to the corner as possible.
And about another 2 foot to slide over, about a foot above, coming down slow, fixing to touch. Or not. Okay, you're just now coming in on the flat side of your bars here, and you are about a foot wide now.
Alrighty, easing in the hole, thank you.
Yes, sir.
And put push pins in it, and take, not rubber bands, you want little small pieces of string, and tie them end to end, so they're tied off on their, so they're long in the tub, and you can understand how barges work, since ivory soap floats. Give you a little idea, or a big wash tub if you don't want to sit in the tub and play with bars of soap, because, well, that may not look terribly adult. But just give you some idea of how hydrodynamics work in pool water, or in flat water. If you want current, pull the drain plug, and you'll get a real quick idea how things work with current. So, we're going to keep... I'm going to get tied off here, everybody. Keep shoving in here just a little ways. See if I can just tilt you that way a little, Dad. And I'm going to get off here, get tied off, and I'll bring you back when I shove out and maybe make up. I've got about 10 minutes of memory left on this card. I'm going to have to spend my off watch this afternoon editing. So, get some room back on this card. So I'll get off here, and I'll talk to you guys here again in a few minutes. Okay, everybody, we are set over. We're down. They just dropped us. We just got the gate swung open, and we'll be pushing out with this cut here in just a second when I get the okay from my guys. So.
All gone. Well, it's all gone start.
All gone, all gone. Here we go, pushing out. We are now going to start shoving out, and the 2 barges you see, let's see if I can get my finger in there, these 2 right here, we're going to tie off down here on the lower guide wall, and this barge that I'm faced to right here will go backwards and get on top of those, and we'll make back up and get ready to get on out of here. So, that is the plan. Little goose. But I've been meaning to try and shoot a locking video here for days and days, and I wake up and walk up to the wheelhouse and like, I wish I had my camera.
Oh, it's feet to clear your recess.
Roger, 40, clear the gates. So, fortunately I'm gone a month at a time, so I have enough time where I can recover and make it look good. So, oh goodness. Anyhow. I'll continue shooting for another moment or so, and then I'll turn you guys off so I can make coupling up. I'll get tied off, and I'll turn you back on when I get close to making my coupling, and then we'll turn off again, and I'll show you guys me leaving out of here southbound. I think that'll be how it'll work out. So, like I said, I got 8 minutes and some change left on my memory card, and I really don't want to blow it. Excuse me. So, I'll get off here, and I'll talk to you guys. Okay, everybody, we are backing up. We're going to be making coupling here in just a couple minutes. You can kind of see there on the left-hand side of the screen, we're backing up along the gates and the wall here. And I'll get back over top of these two barges here to the right of you, or right of us. And we'll wire back up, and we'll turn loose, and we'll get on out of here. Meet our turnboat about 15 miles on down the creek. He's got 3 empties. These are 3 loads of asphalt, if anyone's interested. And yeah, it's kind of warm. The temperature readings this morning were anywhere between 165 and 197 degrees on these 3 barges. That's the product temperature. It makes it nice and toasty out there on deck on a 90-degree day. Last trip, my guys were plenty warm barges, 180 degrees offloading, and yeah, pretty toasty. So, see if you guys can see, there's the coupling right here. That's where we're going to make up to. My finger's wiggling right in there. So, I'm going to get off here, and the next thing you see will be us. Well, I'll tell you what, we'll stay on here a little bit longer, see if I can do it in a couple minutes, and we'll